Everyone, this is DREDGE speaking. Today I'm here to review and also present you DREDGE, a game developed by a studio from New Zealand called Black Salt Games and published by Team 17. It's actually my second attempt trying to prepare this video. I had a few problems with my PC somehow, apparently. So I'm going to try and catch up everything that I was supposed to tell you. You've missed the very beginning of the game as a result, because I felt it was probably better not to start over. You play the role as a fisherman whose boat rather, got wrecked when trying to come to the Great Marrow here, as you're looking for a job. Because your boat is wrecked, the mayor of the town, the Great Marrow, gives you another boat so that you can fish and you can actually do your job. It's a fishing game, but it's story driven, and it's what actually made me interested in the first place. The first time I was made aware that this game ever existed, which was actually quite recently. It was during Steam Next Fest a few months back, when I discovered the demo and was actually intrigued first by the game's art style that I think is really nice. I also really like the character design, and also by that mix between a fishing game and also an adventure game, like old school adventure game with texts. And dialogues and decisions you make, choosing the right action, but also a game that has RPG elements, a game that has a lot of exploration, which is something I do like a lot in games. If you know anything about me, you should know that. You can explore, and the map is not that big, but because you're going so slow in the beginning, and this is actually not the slowest I can go, because you can see that I've added a second engine to my boat, so now I can actually move a little bit faster, but it's still a lot slower than where I am. I have not completed the game just yet, I have to say. I can't fish here. I don't have the proper gear just yet, so I have not completed the game yet. I've played more than 11 hours. I'm in the last area, because there's a main quest that you unlocked after a bit of a while. You meet someone who's going to task you and find relics in the different corners of the map, literally, and each area has its own biome, its own dangers, and you can see that at night. It actually looks very scary, and there's also there's a sense of dread. There's a tension. There's also the main character that gets more and more nervous, and has hallucinations, and there actually are like gigantic fish trying to kill us. So I'm not too sure if they're hallucinations or if they're real, but they do actually damage the boat. So I can go back to the fishmonger and sell the fish I have found. Not a lot, I have to say. I don't have a lot of money. I can also go to the shipwright, who sells new equipment, which is probably something I need. Let's see. Catch is shallow, and what do I have? It's a basic one. Yeah, coastal, everything that's on the coast. That's all I can fish right now. So $75, that would be nice if I could get that, because I think I have the mayor actually wants to talk to me. I was hoping to see you. Will you be sailing out east? Oh, there's a package to deliver. So the dock worker is actually the other side of the bay, so that's not too far. You can even go at night, even though it's important to rest too. Not just to wait until the daytime, but also guessing it's not too good when your main character is tired, even though there's no meter for that. Was one time when I didn't get enough sleep, and I don't know, for some reason then my vision was blurry. So yeah, still figuring out some of the mechanics and actually the game world, because it's a bit like Cthulhu in a way, if you see what I mean. It's a very, dark and gloomy. It's not that chill fishing game you might expect, based on the visuals. A delivery. Let's see here. It tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. I like the way the narration is done. So maybe it's because I'm an old, gamer myself, but actually brings me back to the old days, when all you could do to tell a story was to write down things, and you didn't have voices or anything. So nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. And there's a bit of money. Oh, can I buy the new rod now? So in the beginning, you're, made familiar with everything that you need to know. Oh no, I don't have enough just yet. So there's a message in the bottle that I found. So there's lore here, reading the different messages. You can see the date also, in the 1920s. There's an encyclopedia about 128, it's not just about, it's precisely 128 species of fish and crabs and things like that. You can find the different places on this side, different types of water on the other side. And there are like aberrations of each fish or species you find. There's like sort of evil version of it, like, that has mutated because something is going on there, and it's not looking too good. Probably showed you the map before, I'm not too sure, because since it's my second attempt at recording, I'm actually confused. But yeah, the 4 different parts, you'll be sent to find the relics I was talking about. Gale Cliffs, Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, and Devil's Spine, and you should probably follow the order, into which you'll be sent to each one of them in a specific order. And I think it's probably you're free to explore, although in the beginning it probably will take forever because you're so slow, and it can be risky, like I said, and you can damage your boat, and you can actually also get it destroyed, and if it's destroyed you start over at the last checkpoint. So let me just check. So yeah, I have a sort of a side mission for the mayor. Oh no, not the mayor, the fishmonger. But I need more money probably to be able to fish eels and remember the other ones. So there are mini games that are different depending on the type of equipment you use, and there are not like tons of them, but they're varied enough so that it's not too repetitive. There's obviously a bit of routine because as everybody knows, it's something that you feel in every possible job, I would say. And when you're a fisherman, well, you leave in the morning, you come back late at night, and then you sell your fish. So that's pretty much what it is. But it's not just that, okay? And like I said, it's interesting to know that you want to go over there. And the first time you cross to go to Gale Cliffs, it's an adventure in itself. It's not going to take you forever because by then maybe you'll have a better engine also. But it's you're actually going into the unknown, and it's actually exciting. That's how I felt it anyway. So let's sell a few. Yeah, so I should be able to buy a new rod now. So Greater Marrow is growing thanks to me. Lucky me. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand their facilities. Yeah, I can show you like new things you can do. So you understand there's a sense of progression, and that's the RPG elements I was talking about. But first, I'm going to try and buy a new rod. So let's buy this, then I can... no, I'm not going to replace it. I'm going to put it here because this is coastal, if I remember correctly, and this is another type of water. So, okay, there you go. So the dry dock is interesting because that's where you're going to be able to improve your boat. and it's going to take a bit of time to collect the materials you need, the resources you need, and to find everything you need, obviously. And you can see that this is basically, it's not a skill tree, but it's your boat. So you can get more spaces for your rods, for your nets, for your engines. So if you want to go faster, that's actually where you need to spend your time, what you need to spend your time on doing. And also light space. And when you have more light space, you have better lighting. And if you have better lighting, you can actually see things better at night. And even if you don't want to actually, undock at night, there will be moments when, but the time you need to go back to the dock, you'll be in the dark and there'll be fog. So you want more light. Then when you have unlocked everything here, so you need to find the resources. Here you can see lumber, metal scraps, and a bolt of cloth. Then you can put it here, even if you don't need to have everything, so you can put it here and then come back and can complete it later, and then you pay and you have the price here. And then when you have the 4 upgrades here, you can get a new hull. A new hull is you basically have 5 new cargo spaces, and you can also sustain more impacts, because like I said, you can damage your boat, which then needs to be fixed and repaired, which costs money, but you can also wreck it, and then means you have to go back to the last time you docked. So that's one sense. That's how you get a sense of progression. You have the upgrades. Now, like I showed you, when you go to the shipwright, you also have a sense of progression in the gear that you can have. So here, for example, better lighting. Oh, I don't have enough money, but probably should try and get a bit by fishing. But to get more gear to purchase, you first need to go here. So there's a research, well, there are actually research tabs. And when you get research parts that you can find dredging, in the ocean, or you can also get as a reward for helping people. Or sometimes just because there's a shipwreck and you actually explore it and you find research parts, for example. And you can decide to, so for example here I unlocked this improved outboard engine, which became available for sale. So you spend the research parts you have so that they become available for sale. And here I probably could maybe this, but I don't have anything, so I should go back. So let's see what I can find. So one of the pursuits I have is I have to find 1 flounder and 1 eel. Just don't remember where they're supposed to be. So, oh no, that's not an eel. No. And actually, what's the name of this fish? Because I don't remember. No, this is cod, so that's not what I'm looking for. Here. No, this is also... Can't remember the name either. So it's blue mackerel. I really know nothing about fish. I have to say I don't care about fishing. I've only gone fishing once. It was not incredibly satisfying. It was a bit boring, I have to say. So it's I'm surprised that I actually am digging this, because it's it could be something that I could find boring, but it's not. It's not boring. It's well done. It's I really enjoy CC. It's already nighttime. Should head back. But sometimes you find places like this, and you have like that sort of an old school adventure game, and so you look inside, and then you find, oh, okay, planks. So I need planks, and also research parts. So that actually was a good find. And things I can sell also, which is good money. No, this is probably not something I'm going to get a lot of money for, but I'm going to take everything. And let's go back to the Great Mallow. And let's maybe switch on the lights. And you're going to see that sometimes like rocks pop out of nowhere. unrealistically, but it's meant to add that, you know, sense of danger, that because you don't have proper lighting in your boat, you're not going to be able to avoid danger if you go too fast. But since in the beginning you don't go very fast. Oh yeah, that's just a landmark. I was wondering. So go back. So obviously the more you play, the more you'll be able to do in one day. Let's sell the fish. I could actually show you that if you go to the dry dock. So let's say, do I want to improve my engine, or? Well, engine is probably easier. Well, I can do this. So you can put it here, and then come back, and then my rods, here. And that's pretty much all I have. Okay. How much money do I have? Do I have enough money for new light? No. Oh no, it's way too expensive for me. But I can use a research part here. So yeah, like this. And now it's available for sale. So let's see if I can afford it. Not likely, but who knows. No, I can't. It's very expensive. Okay. So it takes a little bit of time to actually, you know, you're going to be to have to grind a little bit probably, but never felt this way, to be perfectly honest. It's just that after 10 hours of, you know, I'd forgotten you know, how the game starts. It takes its time, and I think it's also good because, you know, you want to understand how you're supposed to play, what you can do. So let's see if I can find anything. This is something I probably cannot get yet. No, I don't have proper gear. So eels. Where am I supposed to find eels? And that other fish that I absolutely don't know what it looks like. This could be. Oh, this is looking like eels, right? Yeah. No. There you go. Now something's gonna be happy. Ah. You can take your time. Just, you know, the more time you take, the more time passes. So the less time you have to fish, basically. Oops, sorry. But in the beginning, basically fish everything you find. Oh, I actually found an aberration version of it. So I can fish more. Oh no. Let's continue. Can I find the other one? No, this is no same thing. Yeah. Well, I found where the eels are. That's good news. This is not something I can get, but there's something interesting here apparently. Nothing here. Oh yeah, there's something here, but I can't get to it because there are rocks blocking the way. Then obviously you'll be able to get rid of them, but not that soon. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. I think I saw some dolphins over there, because yeah, there are dolphins sometimes. You cannot fish them, but you can see them. Well, let's see. Probably not what I'm looking for, but oh, flounder. Yes, it is what I'm looking for, but what will happen? What will I do? What can I do? Well, never mind. I'll drop this. And let's go back to the Great Marrow. To see, yeah, early in the game, you're not going to do much during your day because everything takes forever. There's something interesting here. Let's try and see. Oh. Yeah, but it's just too big, is it? Is it not? Yeah, it's just shame. And I don't remember if it's more, if I can get more money. Let's see. It's something new, so... Okay, light, please. Thank you. Well, at least I didn't have any other weird issue with the PC since I've been, since I started again, so... okay, fishmonger. So, yes. And then I can deliver what I was asked to deliver. They should be pleased with these. Got another order. So, a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I have no idea what this is. Have you got any fish? Oh yeah, actually I found one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so they're like yeah, squids. Coastal. So there's there are indications, like there's information like where you find them, where you might find them, and the type of gear you need. So like a fish net or a fishing net or a fishing rod. So let's see. What we're gonna do is I'll just skip all this. What's this? Handkerchief. Pattern. I don't remember getting this. Why am I getting this now? And what's it for? Very strange. Maybe it's because I brought in the aberration version of the fish, and I didn't do that in my own game. Who knows? I've done so many things. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. Oh, that's actually the man who's going to send us on that, long quest of finding relics. I know he extracted an artifact from it. Oh, maybe the handkerchief is to be given to him. That's why I don't remember. That's all. Okay, so there's a new pursuit. Meet at Blackstone Isle. And Blackstone Isle is where the Great Cross is, so that's actually easy. What by the need to find the 2 hour squid. Let's sleep first. No, let's not sleep. Let's go and sell the rings I found and that other thing that I don't remember what it was. See, well, actually, it's great that I did. So there's no rocks here, but because it's night and the light I have is really bad. Well, I damaged my skull, my hull, not my skull, probably my skull too, and another one. I'm going to destroy my boat. So it's not as annoying as it looks here. It's just because as you progress into the game, you're going to get better light, and then this will be less frequent. Or at least the rocks will be less big. But that's I think it's a pretty smart way to do things. Because if they were just rocks that were always at in the same spot, then even without visibility, you'd be able to know how to navigate around them at night. So here it means you have to be really cautious all the time. So I actually have to go back to, or do I want to go back? Do I want to risk it? Let's see. And you'll see that the 2 like big ass rocks we had, they're not going to be back. I mean, they could, but that's part of the tension, and it's just it's just one small risk, because if you're if you're out there somewhere you can also be attacked by gigantic sort of monsters, you know, like gigantic fish. Okay, so can you fix my boat? $60. Well, that actually, wow, ouch. Still don't have enough for this, and well, no. So let's rest, and we're going to go and meet that guy, as is the main, well, is the quest giver that will send you on that important mission that is the main story, and will take you in the different places, in the different locations, so you can meet more people. You can also get it becomes easier to upgrade your gear, your boat, and you also actually be given books sometimes, and those books will you start reading them, and then it takes a bit of a while for you to read them. And then when you've read them, you have the bonus that is attached to your boat, usually. So there's a ruined mansion here. And this strange-looking man, mysterious man, standing in the doorway, watching me approach. And with an old book in his hand. Okay, good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts. Treasures and truths and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. But I'm not going to voice him until the end. But that's it. Yeah, you give him the handkerchief. That's why I had no recollection of actually owning one in the game. Yeah, 10 hours ago. That's actually a long time ago. A bit more than 10 hours. 10 hours of, gameplay. But I didn't just play Dredge in the past few weeks. So I accept. And so there's the dredged crane added to the inventory so that I can actually collect treasures that are in the depth of the ocean. So which should allow me to, for example, get something here. Yeah, so this is another mini game. So this is when you want to try and collect treasures that you can sell, and it's usually just the one thing you find in each place where you have the possibility to do so. So let's go and sell it, and we'll just try and get some resources to maybe. I don't have enough money to improve my boat just yet, but. Oh yeah, there was someone asking me. So be very careful, because sometimes you have quest givers here. So here, so you ask him if he knows of any shipwrecks around here, and then he's just going to tell us about his son, or not your son, obviously. And if you find what he's looking for, which is a bronze belt buckle, you can bring back to him. And it will make him happy, so he can grieve. I know where. I think I remember where it is. I'm not going to show you. Let's just cross. Actually, the closest place where I can go to. And it's getting kind of late here. It's already 3:30 in the game, and it'll be dark very soon. So here, another treasure to find. Just have to avoid the black squares. It's not too difficult. Sometimes it's faster though. But like I said, the mini games are, they're serviceable. They work. It's never too long. It's not annoying or anything. And again, there's the incentive to dredge, because you want to improve your boat, you want to improve your gear, you want to get more money in order to do so, to have the resources you need. So always happy to actually be able to do so and discover new types of fish, which also is interesting because sometimes you'll be asked to just like with the fishmonger, to bring back some specific fish, and you'll be rewarded for doing so. So it's always interesting. I really can't see a thing, and I'm so not used to it anymore. As you know, in my actual game, it's my boat goes very fast. I can see where I'm going. I don't like traveling at night, and the last area that you get to go to for the main quest is really not welcoming. But yeah, each area has its own little thing going on. The atmosphere, the dangers that are there, the people you meet, and the type of quest you're going to be asked to do to help them. And it's really, yeah, like I said, it's really a game that I've been enjoying a lot. It's probably not for everyone, as I believe that, it's the definition of basically every game out there. A game cannot convince everyone, but I think it's a very, very convincing game. If you've liked what you've seen so far with me, and you want to have that sense of progression, you want to also explore this world more, and I've only shown you just a little part of it. You know, there are like bigger islands to visit and smaller islands where you can find things or meet people and help them, and it's 10 hours I don't regret giving for Gamerside. Honestly, it's I don't know if I would have. I mean, probably after trying the demo, I would have considered purchasing the game, because the demo I really enjoyed. So there was, it was not very surprising to see that. I felt the same once discovering the full game. I don't think it's too long. I mean, obviously, if you're going to find all the fish there is, and the fishes there you can find in the 128 or so, it's going to probably maybe feel a bit too long, maybe. But I would say that if you want to do that, it's because you like doing it, so you probably will not see it as a problem. No, I don't have. Why should I? Why did I say yes? I didn't find the squid. So I can sell you the rest. I can then go to the dry dock. Nope. What can I? Going on? Oh, you know what? You know what's going on? I think it's the my controller. Maybe that's why I had problems. Oh, and now he doesn't want it to activate anymore. Oh, that's great, because my cable is too short. I had a problem with the one I usually use. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, this I can do, and okay, still miss something I don't have. No, this is not. Okay, this is not like it. Oh no, this is so not what I need. Okay, let's put it into storage. And the lighthouse keeper is actually asking for me. Or no, she's not asking for me. It's just that I can ask her if she knows about any shipwrecks around here. There's a spot near the back of Great Amaro. It's probably where I found something before. I don't know if it was in this video or the one I had to delete. But I found a few things, probably in the first one. And there's a builder also. And the builder is going to, I think she's going to ask us to help us move out. It's peaceful. I can't go back. So she needs materials, resources, so she can, so I can help her move. So 2 units of lumber. Well, sadly, I used them, and 2 units of scrap. Yeah, okay. So you can check in the cabin the pursuits you have. So the collector here, so different things. So find the key in the marrow would be the number one thing to do. Then find the music box in Game Cliffs, and then find the ring in Stella Basin, and then the necklace in Twisted Strand, and the watch in Devil's Spine. I think you can probably try, probably not in the beginning, but once you get the key, probably in the marrows, there's probably it's possible to try and visit the other places. But I would still recommend, I'm not sure you can actually do whatever you want, but I would recommend you follow the order, because that makes more sense in the, it'll make the last area, again, the Devil's Spine is actually pretty complicated. Even when I have I think fully upgraded boat and everything, it's still a very, very risky place. So yeah, lumber and scrap is what I need. Okay, so what can I do? Can I buy anything? Oh yeah, I can buy new lights. There you go. I don't think you'll see much of a difference, but it'll be a little something. Well, let's go and sell my rings, and then the ring I found, and then maybe and then the point is basically to try and locate the different relics, which is why exploration is so important, because you're going to have to find where it's, and obviously in the beginning it's not going to be too difficult, but then in the 4 different spots where you have to go, you're going to probably have to help other people in order to get what you need for the collector. So yeah, I don't think I want to show you more, because I think it's not a game that is easy to show actually. All I can say is I've played more than 10 hours. I have not fully completed the game, but I plan on doing it as soon as I get a chance, probably before it ships, because the game will be available on March the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Review embargo will be lifted before, so you probably have a chance to learn about the game way before it becomes available, which I think is a good thing, because I think a lot of people are aware, for example, that Chia is coming out this week, but that DREDGE is not a game that people had under their radar, and I think it could be a mistake, because I really think there's something interesting here, and if I've enjoyed it, I don't see why other people would not. Like I said, I like the exploration, I like the sense of danger you get, of mystery also, that you unravel, piece by piece, the sense of progression you get from upgrading your, getting new gear, and also upgrading your boat, so going faster and faster, being able to see more at night, being able to fish more types of fish, and to be able to get more money, to be able to help different people who, for the most part, all have a backstory that is, not especially deep in a way, but it's quite interesting to discover anyway. And then you get to learn more about the world. And it's a game that I really think is worth checking out. And I don't exactly know how much it's going to cost, but it should probably be around 30 euros, maybe a bit less, maybe it's much less, I don't know. But I do believe that if you've liked what you've seen, and you would like to see more, it's actually a game a purchase to consider, because I would have bought it myself happily, even if I hadn't gotten a key by the publisher. So that's it for me. Hope you like the video. Sorry if it's not longer. Sorry if I couldn't show you more things. There are probably many things that I forgot to mention, or that I couldn't show you because it's too early in the game, and I didn't want to show you my own game, because I don't think it would be a good thing to show you how fast I can go, and because that was also part of the fun I had because I didn't know what to expect. And one thing I forgot to say is when you help the collector, every time you bring him back a relic, sorry, he's going to grant you a sort of ability or power. First one is a boost, which is very convenient to go faster, but it can overheat your engines. So be careful, because you can damage your boat. And then the three other ones, I have to say, it's probably the minor grip I have with the game is that the three abilities that you unlock after that, they don't seem to be as important or as useful as the first one, at least for me. Maybe it's just me, but it's something that I felt. But aside from that, like I said, I enjoy the sense of progression, enjoy the exploration, enjoy the game world and discovering these, meeting these people, and the character design, and these usually sometimes sad stories of these people, and trying to understand also what's going on. There's something very strange and mysterious about this area, and even about the main character in a way. So I won't say more. So that's it for me. Again, thanks for watching, and please let us know if there's anything we can do and the type of content you'd like to see, because that's always difficult to know exactly what you people are actually expecting from us, as we don't get a lot of feedback from you guys, whether on the website or even on the YouTube channel. So it's hard to know if we're not just fighting against windmills and for nothing. So please let us know, and until next time, take good care of yourselves.